something looks too good to be true, it's too good to be true. These people want their money back. These people, they want their money back. I know multiple people who did PPP loans. Went to the club, renting cars, begging me to do it, flexing big money on the gram, and have nothing to show for it in 2026. Just because you wanted to flex on the gram. If I would have did a PPP loan back then, I would have did it to triple whatever they gave me to pay them back. The interest weren't a lot, I don't think. Pay them back. I think it was 1%. Pay them back and come up 2, 3 times, 4 or 5 times. So everybody that's saying that they wish they would have did it, no, you don't. No, you do not. They are coming. I feel bad for, it was people that y'all was putting y'all social in it and using y'all social for somebody else to do it. These people are coming. And every day I'm seeing people get arrested for PPP loan. I just seen a basketball coach pull out, he did $1 million for a basketball joint to fund some league, and they gave him $1 million. He just pleaded guilty. The $1 million he used for his lifestyle. And people, everybody thought, oh, such and such did it, I could do it too. They don't give a fuck. And when something is too good to be true, it's absolutely true. It's something's bound to happen when something is too good. And it was just too green. It was too green. So yeah, the SBA, the Small Business Administration, they're coming. JD Vance is putting together a hell of a team to go out there and hunt people who did these loans, man. And I'm glad I didn't do it. But for anybody who did, they're coming. And I'm not trying to scare nobody, but this is shit that needs to be talked about. Especially in the black community. I mean, of course, everybody was doing it, but in the black community, we were just going ham. I know people who were doing it, had a line outside of their house, sending out letters.
All right. Shalom, shalom, shalom. All praises, honor, and glory. It goes to YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, bahasham, Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone. YAHAWAH, bahasham, YAHAWASHI, brakathum to the hopeful elect. Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Taziyar Ben Yemya from the GMS Kansas City Church. Back with another lesson entitled "That PPP Will Come Back to Bite Your Ass." All right, this is inspired off the clip. You know that guy Sean Cotton who run that channel Say Cheese TV. He was talking about how a lot of people about to start getting knocks on their door. Inquisition is going to be made for all the fun you niggas was having back in 2020, 2021. And on a certain level, he was true. The quote unquote black community. All right, that's why Jake fuck with Trump, because Trump allowed them to commit fraud on the PPP shit. All right, Hellcats. You know what I'm saying? Chains, vacations, going to the club, getting these nice houses. All right, a lot of Jakes saw this as a come up. They created the fake LLC. Tried to have a black renaissance of people that come up and try to use the government as an escape for their situation through fraud. The scriptures tell you about fraud, man. Now you got to be honest and upright. A lot of Jakes didn't do that. A lot of Jakes got millions of dollars, and then now it's coming out. They using that, everybody who Everybody who committed fraud, nigga, they coming back to get that, man. If you ain't got the money, shit, forget about you. They might put your ass in slavery. All right, a lot of you people are gonna end up owing the government, man. And the last thing you want to do is owe the government, because they're gonna say, you know what, we don't even want the money. We just gonna take you. We gonna make you enlist into the military. We gonna make you go into these concentration camps. All right, you want to be forgiven for your loan? You gotta take the chip. You gotta take the Neuralink, man. All right, so a lot of Jakes, man, and you know, I'm just speaking through the spirit, but yeah, man, it's not going well. All right, you see the tweet today in coordination with the White House task force to eliminate fraud, which this whole society is ran off fraud, man. All right, it's bigger than the PPP shit. What's going on with these Somalians? All right, what's going on with the small hats? These niggas come in here eating good. Why? Because they know the fraud schemes, man. In coordination with the White House task force to eliminate fraud, the United States Small Business Administration announced that it referred 562,000 suspected fraudulent accounts to the United States Department of Treasury for collection, marking the SBA's largest referral package on record. All right, 562,000 people. All right, and they gonna get you Jakes, man. All you niggas that were living good, wings, chicken, steak, shrimp, you know what I'm saying, lamb chops. All Jake was going to the club, getting in these Hellcats, Casamigos, putting Forgiato rims on everything, Forgiatos. You know what I'm saying? All that shit's gonna come back, man. Cause this was never your rest. This was never the place where you supposed to be kicking it, man. YAHAWASHI gonna show you that. The borrowers are tied to $22.2 billion in delinquent Paycheck Protection Program and COVID economic injury disaster loans that were previously flagged for suspected fraud during the Biden administration, but never sent to Treasury for collections nor referred to the U.S. Department of Justice for investigation. All right, so Biden flagged all the accounts, but he never did anything on it, leaving Trump and the SBA. Now they coming in and cleaning up the job, man. All right, and that PPP was a loan, man. It wasn't free money. It wasn't free money, man. It wasn't flex money. It wasn't stunt money. It wasn't take your girl out money. It wasn't buy your kids new school clothes money. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't travel out of town, go to Dubai money. It wasn't buy a chain money. It wasn't put some rims on your car money. All right. If you had a business, they gave you that so you can pay your employees, man. But we know what Jake did, and we're going to see the consequences of that, man. All right. Exodus 2015. Real quick, real simple, easy one-liner. Easy for all you niggas to understand. Exodus 20 and 15. Thou shalt not steal, man. All right. You niggas stole that money. All right. That money was not used. That money was not used for the proper avenues, man. All right, and now you put this man in a bond to come down upon you, and we gotta put things in perspective. All right, Esau Edom, he's the biggest fraudster, he's the biggest thief. All right, but you niggas learn his ways, but you gonna understand you don't have the same authority that this man has, man. This is this man's kingdom. He's supposed to be defrauding people. He's supposed to be stealing from people, because that's his blessing. But you Jakes, you not here for that. So you trying to partake in what the wicked is doing in they kingdom, and you gonna realize that, nigga, it wasn't your turn, man. Psalm 73, Verse 3, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, right? Because Jake sees Esau, Edom doing good, and they want that to be them. It says, for I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked, for there are no bands in their death, and their strength is firm, right? They doing all these fraudulent activities, murderous activities, and yet they still got strength. Yet they still able to maneuver in this world and still succeed. They don't get the curses like Jake do, but they are, man. Psalm 73:5, they are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued as other men, right? Because there's going to be Edomites that did PPP loan and they ain't going to get that phone call. But you niggas, yeah, you going to get that call, bruh. It said, therefore pride compasseth them as a chain and violence covereth them as a garment, man. All right, so I just wanted to do that quick lesson. Lord willing, edifying. I got Small Hat Mondays still coming, so stay tuned. All praise, honor, and glory goes YAHAWASHI. Shalom.